But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you having me on. It's a great show. I've definitely watched the last few episodes at least, seeing all my friends on here, and like you guys bring on so much local talent. Y'all are just an outstanding professional broadcast, and I love it, man. I appreciate all that y'all do, helping people get seen, helping people get out there, getting their stories out, and letting us come on and show these things. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these over real quick. First off, one half of the UPW Tag Team Champions, first and only ever UPW Tag Team Champions with my brother Alex Evans, Brutality Inc. Right here. I'm gonna move this out of the way so it
Absolutely.
stops blinding, Brian. And then,
Thank you, man. Messing up my
my bad.
cataracts.
That one had a bright light on. I kept trying to move it, it never worked. But this one, this gorgeous title here, the
Oh
Newborn
wow.
Wrestling first and only ever heavyweight champion. And like I don't take that lightly that I can say first and only. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
we've had those UPW titles for almost 2 years now. It'll
Oh
be
wow.
it's at least a year and a half you had them. This title, obviously, I just won it, but as prestigious as this company will be, I'm doing everything I can to make it that way right off the bat. And the bookers are throwing out banger after banger for these shows, man. Like
Yeah.
it, as a fan of wrestling, I cannot wait to see this show on May 23rd. As the guy who's the champion, fuck that four-way match. That's bullshit. And I don't want nothing to do with none of those guys.
Oh man.
Man, that's crazy. Like, how much talent in one ring in North Carolina? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to take over the show, but damn, y'all, like
No,
that.
take it
Yeah,
over,
I know you
man.
got that graphic. I know
I
you got
do,
that
man,
graphic.
and it's going to be one hell of a match, man. I
Holy
mean, you're right. That is some great talent, and whoever wins that, I think you're going to have a great challenger, man. To defend your belt against. I absolutely think that Mark James is going to still come out on top, but you're going to have your hands kind of full defending that championship, sir.
I don't fight to lose, brother. I don't care
Say it again.
who's in the ring
Say
with
it
me.
again.
I don't fight to lose. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, well, however I got to do it, I'm going to win. I've been doing this for 25 years now. I started in September of 2001. I was sleeping on a guy's couch after my house got raided because they thought we were selling drugs. Right. So I got kicked out of my place, had to move into a dude's house, and the guys there were training to be professional wrestlers. Okay. And I'm just going to throw this out there because I've already been on the show and you've already asked me these questions, but I want to quick review for everybody without you guys
Do you
asking.
do you think? Do you
Right.
think?
So that's how I started. I started with these dudes named Vinny Vane and Bax out in Greenville, North Carolina. Actually, out in Winterville, we went out to this dude Walter's house and bumped on this old ass wooden ring that this dude put together in his backyard that had a fucking 4x6 in the middle of it, that, like this high off the ground. And every time you bumped, you felt like you were about to break it. So after about two of those, I broke that thing out. Uh, but it was outside, man, and we're doing this stuff. It's you could say it's backyard wrestling. These guys were trained. I didn't know they were only 2 years in. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like I didn't know they didn't have time in this business. They told me they knew what they were doing. They were willing to train me, so I jumped in and got in what I could get in. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like sometimes you just got to do what you need to until you do what you have to,
Yeah.
Mm,
right?
absolutely.
Uh, but anyway, man. So that's how it started. So like for 25 years, I've been doing this. I took 3 years off, and it was probably the best decision I ever made for my wrestling career and for my life in general. It literally saved my life to not wrestle for 3 years. So, and a lot of stuff happened before that time. But if you guys don't mind, I love to focus on the last 3 years of my life, wrestling, because that to me is the epitome of everything I've ever wanted to do in this business. I've been able to do, minus like getting on TV with big companies and shit like that, get contracts, everything, obviously. But the me coming back to the business saved me mentally. Saved. I ain't gonna say it saved my marriage. My wife hates it, but she loves it. You know what I'm saying? But just to have this therapy and this outlet, and then to come back and be so well received from guys like you, Roosevelt, who are veterans now in this business. Like, man, you got trainees.
Mhm.
wow, like you got Will.